Boom. We're here. A little fly right when I start. Episode 184? Was that right? Sounds right.
That's what you put.
That's what you put. Yeah. All right, yeah.
That's
yeah,
what you put.
That's what I put, yeah. Yeah, last week was 183, so yeah, 184. Over the show, Tubi, live from Michigan, Jarvis, Jerry.
Beep, 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 beep.
So house cleaning real quick. Ryan on the phone said 2 things a day. Stop saying that no one's watching us because he watches after we're live. And he also said that we're doing too many spoilers. And I said, Rye, we're not going to hold. He's like, you guys say no one's watching. And then you'll do like spoilers. He's like, I can't remember what movie it was, but you spoiled it. And then I didn't need to watch it. I was like, well, dude. I said, if the movie's 10 years old, like the first one we got on the screen right now, 1974. Rye guy, you know, I can't not spoil a movie that's 60 years old almost. You know, that's just got to be what it is. Now, Mandalorian, I won't go into all the deets. You know, I won't. I'll save some. Oh, Jerry's cracking something open. What are you drinking on?
Not this guy. Just
Pepsi Zero?
Diet Cherry Pepsi.
Oh.
No, just diet.
I got another week, another Mountain Dew cream soda. Paige tried
a little bit more.
Paige stopped by with the kids a couple days ago, and she went to the fridge in the garage and saw these, and was like, "Oh, I have to try that." So she popped one open. She said that she thought it tasted like this Christmas drink my mom makes. That's like, it's like a vanilla shake almost, but she adds like sweet and sour to it, like almost like the margarita mix.
Yeah. Interesting.
And Paige is like, that's what it tastes like. And she's like, once you think about that, and then you drink it.
Why don't you tell me what it tastes like?
And I kind of see what she's saying. But yeah, that was Rye Guy's comments. But Rye Guy also. Yeah.
I also feel it's like if one of us sees the movie first, and then months go by, and then the other person finally sees it, it's like by the time that second person sees it, it's up for grabs.
Or something. You know? Something that
like you said, it's either old.
Yeah. Like even like when we do it, when we do. I don't feel like we super ruin shit ever, or we try. I shouldn't say that because I'm sure there are ones where I'm like, fuck it.
We do like give brief warnings of like spoilers.
Yeah.
That it's like you can pause, skip.
Well, these fools are now. I have it on screen. I shared my screen with you. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. These fools are now trying to bite our style. Whatever. They're look at these fools on pop culture shit. I thought Dangerous Eds was about throwing knives, not pop culture. What are y'all doing over there? See, that's why you got to be smart, like the OverShow, where there's no rules. OverShow, no rules. That's always been our gimmick.
We do it all.
Yeah, it's always been our gimmick.
Knives if we wanted.
We could shoot crazy basketball shots in the backyard. We could fucking skate. We could do a rock concert. We could do whatever over here. No rules. No rules.
World is our oyster.
Yeah.
You know that show Road Rules? We're
that. No I'm the Miz. And Jer's another character. I don't know.
Yeah,
someone else.
What was his name? I don't know. Guy from Hawaii.
Yeah.
That was Real World.
That was Real World. Yeah, that was Real World. Yeah. I knew you were talking about when you said guy from Hawaii. I was like, oh, I know. That's like the guy from New York with like Spunk or something that got in the fight with the other dude. That was also Real World. Now we're getting hella old. He also mentioned that he wants us to do more tier lists. And I was like, yeah, I mean, we've done a lot of tier lists over the last few years. And like a lot of times too, I'll make the tier list, and I just haven't been in the mood to make a tier list lately. The show's kind of become more relaxed vibes. But maybe we'll throw out a tier list then. Let's knock out these few movies. Maybe we'll see if we got time for a tier list before we get into playing some more fucking Marvel things that we paid for the goddamn DLC last week. Which also, Jared, I realized that like $5 for that DLC, like there's some games, and I should have fucking pulled that up, that are like $15 that you're like, dude, that whole game is 3 DLCs from Marvel. You know? Mm-hmm. And when you think about it like that, it kind of, you're like, damn, that's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean.
All right, so first thing I watched shortly after getting back. Oh my God, I know there's another one. Was The Conversation. I watched this because it takes place in San Francisco. A lot of the whole opening scene where he records the conversation, spoilers, for 1974 Francis Ford Coppola film, is filmed at not Ghirardelli Square, at Union Square. A majority of this movie takes place at Union Square. It's just interesting to see the city and what it looks like in this time period. Also, it is a Francis Ford Coppola jam. So, he's got some weight as a director. I like to knock out famous directors and watch their stuff. I don't know what this is playing like trailers for other movies at this point. Yeah, it's Gene Hackman as the star, but there's a young Harrison Ford as the co-star. Some other key players, but you're really following.
First movie?
No, I don't think it's his first, but it's probably 74. He'd done a Star Wars, no? Am I tripping? Now we'll go down that rabbit hole real quick. What had he done? 74. He'd done American Graffiti the year earlier, which kind of makes sense because Coppola was a producer on American Graffiti. He's good friends with George. Didn't know that until I saw this movie. Then I did a bunch of reading on Coppola. But he'd done some stuff, Jerry. Mm-hmm. He'd done some stuff. But yeah, it's towards the beginning. You're right. It is towards the beginning of his career. He'd done a lot of TV roles and probably like minor roles, it looks like. But he played a pretty decent role in American Graffiti. It's been a while since I watched that. Because he doesn't do A No Hope till 77. So quite a few years before that. 3 years to be exact. Yeah. Anyways, it's a cool movie. You're following Gene Hackman. They're all a bunch of like spies. I think they're private spies. Or not. What's another word for spy?
Like private investigator.
Yeah, but they're more in like the espionage. Oh my God. Not going to say that word.
Espionage.
Thank you, Jer. Side of things, especially with like wiretapping. Now this is 74, so it's a whole different like ball game to what we're used to now. It's a lot more of like putting miniature microphone. It's interesting. The movie ends in a very interesting way. I won't give too much of a spoiler on it because this is kind of it's definitely a slow-paced film and it's a lot of vibes. You know what I'm saying? And like you get in the zone because he's only doing this one case, but he's kind of dealing with a little bit of madness from an earlier case that you have no knowledge of the earlier case, but it had gone wrong, and he's having like little flashbacks of this case that went wrong prior. It's pretty interesting, but it's a slow burn of Coppola. But then this sent me on a rabbit hole. This movie I'd give a C+, B-. I lean a little more towards the B side of things, but that's because of the San Francisco and growing up here. If there wasn't a connection to SF the way I have it, it'd probably just be a C+. But because I love the city and shit, I bump it up to that B. But then it made me click on Coppola, and then I realized Coppola, for how big I thought he was when you actually look at the movies he's done, he hasn't done that much, like, maybe to me, but like notable shit. 40 directorial movies, right?
Mm-hmm.
These early ones I've never heard of. A couple old school horror films. Maybe they're cool. I don't know. It isn't until Godfather that you're like even like recognizing any of these movies. Then he does The Conversation, which is in between Godfather 1 and 2.
Godfather's like number 10, it looks like.
Right, but like I've never heard of any of these earlier films, you know?
Not a single one.
And then Apocalypse Now, which obviously very big.
I've never seen it.
I saw it years ago, but I need a rewatch with a new eye. It's been a long time.
And Full Metal Jacket are the two that I feel were out around that time ish, and I never saw either.
One from the Heart, no idea. The Outsiders is also a very talked about movie, but I'm not super familiar with it. You've seen that one, okay? So we're opposites.
Didn't know it was him.
Yeah, Rumblefish. That's another one that people mention. That's
I've never. Full Metal Jacket was like 8 years later.
Rumblefish is starring Johnny Drama's older brother. Or younger brother?
Younger?
Matt Dillon.
Bacon?
Matt Dillon.
Dylan.
Yeah. Nick Cage is in it too. Lawrence Fishburne. Yeah, I've heard of this movie. I've never seen it, but I've heard of it.
Yeah, I haven't even heard of it.
What also caught my eye? Oh, you son of a gun! There's a couple things that stood out to me. Number one, he's the guy who filmed the Captain EO video for Disneyland with Michael Jackson. That's crazy. Francis Ford Coppola did the Michael Jackson Captain EO movie, short film. That's crazy. Blew my mind. Then none of these stood out to me. Never heard of any of these. Godfather. What also I thought was crazy, Jerry, is I didn't realize Godfather Part 3 didn't come out till 1990. Like, he doesn't do that until like way later in his career.
Yeah, when was 2? Like, was that late 70s?
2 was 74.
74. Okay.
Okay, so same year as The Conversation. Yeah. Which kind of makes sense why no one likes it. That he does Dracula, which I know a lot of people do like this version of Dracula. But then this is the one that super stood out to me, dude. He did Jack.
Yeah.
He did
Never knew that either.
Jack.
That's crazy.
That's crazy, dude. He did Jack. What the fuck? How random is that? And then there's an image of him. There's an image, Coppola and Robin Williams on the set of Jack.
Mm-hmm.
I remember liking this movie as a kid or a young man. Young kid. I guess 96, young kid. I don't know if it held up or like it's Jennifer Lopez, right? Yeah. She's the teacher.
You haven't seen Jack in a minute.
Yeah, it's J-Lo. Let's see if we can find a photo of her. Oh, that was her right there as the teacher. Yeah, that is her. She's in the corner. J-Lo. If you don't know what Jack is, it's a movie where Robin Williams plays a man who's stuck in a child's body or whatever. Or, my bad, other way around. He's a full-grown man with a child's mind. Right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I forget how they explain it in the movie. Bill Cosby's in it, dude.
I just saw his picture.
I just saw his picture right there. Is he in it? Yeah, Bill Cosby. That's great. That's a wild one. Jennifer Lopez, Bill Cosby, and fucking Robin Williams, directed by Francis Ford Coppola. What a fucking trip, dude.
Yeah, wild cast.
Can I get back to the Coppola page? All right, whatever. Coppola.
He ages 4 times faster than people usually do.
Okay, that's the theory.
Yeah, so he's supposed to be like 10, but looks 40.
Interesting. It's kind of a Benjamin Butthole situation.
Yeah.
But yeah, I watched The Conversation. It was cool. Then on Friday, me and Nicholas D went and saw Mandalorian and Grogu at the noon showing of it. Well, more towards 1 o'clock. More towards 1 o'clock by the time they actually fucking started it. I won't go into too many spoilers because it is pretty fresh and pretty new. And maybe we'll get Beaks to come on here, and I don't want to bum out Ryan. But I will say it's just a long-ass episode of Mandalorian. It's very contained, which I liked. I liked all of this because it was like, you could put this motherfucker on, and this is going to go into my scoring of it. Now, I do want to see, I'm going to see it again this week, and then I'm seeing it next week at IMAX with Beaks and TJ, supposedly. But I do plan on going again at some point this week, because I'm, that's just me. And the first time I go into a Star Wars movie, I have all of these ideas in my mind, and then like the second time, you've calmed down your ideas and you can really kind of enjoy it more. This is a Tubi issue, not for normal people. I liked how contained it was and how it gave it rewatchability because of that. It's just a really long, really good episode. Because they spent all the money on great, like I'm assuming some of this probably is CGI, especially the background X-Wings, but maybe this forward X-Wing isn't CGI. And I only say that too because, motherfucker, they got these laying around at Disneyland at this point. Like, they're not that hard to build. I will say also, seeing Sigourney in the traditional orange and white jumpsuit, pilot jumpsuit for an X-Wing or a fighter jet was just awesome to see. I mean, she's the queen of sci-fi, in my opinion, and to have her now be officially in a Star Wars flick is pretty cool, just historically. I've said this many times on the show, I'm not a huge Grogu fan. Baby Yoda, still am not. He does have...
He looks like extra puppety.
He's full-blown puppet in this, for the most part.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of it is, dude. A lot of it felt like they even had some scenes where they had a lot of scenes where there was spaceships moving, like the walkers chair, and it looked like it was stop frame animation. And I watched, I think maybe it was your dudes that you introduced me to, that they said that they did a mixture of the two together to give it that look, but it is using digital aspects or stuff. But they did do something to the digital to make it look like how Star Wars used to look, which I personally appreciate. The other thing that I really enjoyed in this movie was there's quite a few monsters that even I'm knowledgeable about Star Wars. I'm pretty good. Not on everything, because there's so much shit out there nowadays. And from head trauma as well as smoking way too much weed, I've forgotten a lot of shit. But there were a few things that popped up that even I was like, oh my God, that's from the original trilogy. Or, oh my God, that's from the second trilogy or the third trilogy, whatever. Like, this gentleman, this species of dude is from Return of the Jedi. There's one of these in the palace, at Jabba's palace, which makes sense with the storyline. The Hutts are in this movie. The big one was, let's see, is there a scene where I can show you, Jared? I'm doing slight spoilers, but nothing too crazy here, guys. And the movie's still definitely worth watching. But there was a scene in the movie, Jer, where the Mandalorian has to go out into like an arena. There's no photo of it. Okay, that's fine. There's like an arena, and he has to go out and fight in the arena or whatever, or he gets trapped in it and has to fight. Which also, in my opinion, paid homage to the famous Natalie Portman gets her shirt ripped fight in episode 2, which has nothing to do with anything. But I felt like, oh yeah, because they were also stuck in a coliseum during that. But the monsters from this is so weird. But dude, they did it. Like, it's weird, but I noticed it, so they were smart for doing this. Let me just get it out, dude. Okay, the chessboard that Chewbacca and C-3PO are playing in A New Hope. When Harrison Ford walks in the room, he's like, you better let him win. Like, Wookiees hate to lose. He'll rip your arms out or whatever. And then 3PO's like, oh my goodness, or whatever he says, right?
Mm-hmm.
Those monsters from the chessboard, you've never actually seen any of those. I don't want to call them monster species, whatever, right? The scene with Mandalorian when he's stuck in this like fight scene, all those monsters come out of all the doorways from the chessboard. From A New Hope.
Yeah.
And I caught it instantly. And like when the movie ended, I was telling your brother about it while we were walking back to the car. I was like, did you notice? Because I was super hyped off that. Because at first I was like, what the fuck are these weird, like, new creatures that they came up with? And I was like, wait a minute, I've seen these creatures before. And like took me a second. And then I was like, oh my God. And then when I was watching online, someone said that if you actually look at the ground, it is like a chessboard. So they like super paid homage to it, which is super cool.
Yeah. Like the different squares or something.
A comment, like, I should read Sadu. I see Sadu's not here in chat. Sadu also went and saw the movie, mainly because I hit him up and bothered him and was like, you got to go see it, dude. So I have Sadu's comments right here. Sadu, he wrote me a little spiel. Just saw Mandalorian. It was cool. Thought the best part was Grogu having problem solve while Mando was down. I disagree with Sadu there, but that's fine. Love the King Kong monster dude when the fight. I think he's talking about one of the monsters that I was just speaking on. He wrote too much Dave Filoni in the movie. We didn't need a billion cameos. There are 2 Filoni cameos in it. Filoni plays one of the X-Wing pilots. I think he's in the beginning scene in the bar, and then later in the movie he pops up actually flying an X-Wing. It also did take me out of it because it is Dave Filoni, the leader now of the Star Wars. So it is kind of weird to see. Yeah. It's like if George Lucas was
in his own movie.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, technically, this is a Favreau film, but still, like.
But yeah, to be like,
it's like if George.
Come in your movie.
It's like if George was in them. Like now, I know George had made appearances in the movies, but they were very like discreet. It didn't super ruin it for me. I just thought it was kind of funny that Filoni made 2 appearances. But also, it's Filoni, man. Like, he is the chosen one by George Lucas. So, there he is looking all weird. Speak of the devil. That's also the weird thing. It's like, I think he wrote this movie with Favreau. So, like, who wrote those parts? Was like, did John write that for Dave, or like how did that all go down? I'd be interested to hear. It's also interesting to me how much they put Sigourney. Like I'll click back on that. Oh wow, that's a cool image. Sigourney like was on a lot of the PR stuff and like did a lot of the like going out like she on stage with everybody. But to be honest, the movie is really just Pedro Pascal and Grogu. Like Jabba the Hutt's son. Whatever the fuck his name is, which is voiced by Jeremy Allen White, which is bizarre. Okay, I'm glad I brought that up. That was my biggest thing. I didn't like the Hutts speaking in English. I get why they had to do it. They speak in Huttonese for a little bit, and then one of them starts to speak in English, and then when they meet the younger Hutt, he speaks in English pretty much the whole movie. I wasn't a huge fan of it, personally. Yeah. But that's me being old school because I only knew Jabba, And I know there's been other Hutts that have taken place in Clone Wars. This is becoming way too much Star Wars talk, but fucking that did take me out of it.
Did they talk English?
The brother did. They're twins. Now they've made an appearance in something. Maybe it was Book of Boba Fett. They made a quick appearance, and people thought that maybe they were lovers, but it turns out they're twins. The one on the right is the boy, this gentleman, and then that over here is the lady. And they want to take over the Hutt family is kind of the vibe. We do get some more knowledge on the Hutts. You can't see here, Jared, but what the coolest thing is that they've hired the old battle droids from the when in the first Star Wars, technically Star Wars number 1. Yeah, like those ones and stuff. Not exactly the ball one, but yes, that type of droid. Those battle droids and shit. The ones that are all left over, there's some name of their gang that they're running themselves or some shit, and they're totally working for the Hutts, which I thought was an interesting little throw in too. There was a lot of like, for the movie being very self-contained, there is a lot of Easter eggs and just visual eye candy for you, like Star Wars diehards, which I think is awesome.
Yeah.
Because that is what I was looking at, and I like how the storyline wasn't super overwhelming. What I didn't want it to be, I'm gonna straight up say it, and I don't care. BK's not watched this anyways. He's in Ireland. I didn't want it to be a bunch of Mandalorian bullshit, like how the third season of Mandalorian kind of got, or was like, now there's this other group of Mandalorians, and they're also upset. They think that they should be the kings. Like, no, dude, I don't need all that. And this definitely didn't have any of that nonsense. It was very more contained. Yeah, I mean, that's about it. I'd give the movie an A for now. I'm not going to say S until I have further seen the movie a couple more times before I'll say S. And like, but there are some badass fighting scenes. Sadu's here. I think, did I go over all of Sadu's points? Okay, the bounty hunter villain dude, Sadu liked him. Now, I also thought he was cool, but he looked too much like Cad Bane. And I feel like if you're going to give me a knockoff Cad Bane, just give me fucking Cad Bane and make him alive again or whatever the story is there. Or, and this is a Tubi theory, you pull out one of the bounty hunters from Empire Strikes Back.
I don't remember what they look like.
Hold on, Jerry. I'm getting it. All right, here we go. There's all these motherfuckers. All these motherfuckers right here. Oh, son of a bitch. Here we go. Good. Now, maybe in the cartoons, maybe I've missed some stuff, but like Bosk and stuff. Oh wow, Rye Guy's here too. Bosk and stuff. See, Rye, I'm trying my hardest not to give away too many deets. One of these other dudes, like, I get it. We had an IG unit in Mandalorian season 1, so they're not going to do that. We already know what happened to Boba Fett. But Bosk, or I can't remember this gentleman's name, or this robot guy, one of them easily could have been the fucking bounty hunter. Now, is that paying too much homage then, or adding too much into the Mandalorian from the other Star Wars movies? Maybe. But I felt like the guy they gave that Sadu liked, which I'm not hating on that guy. It's like a non-speaking character, whatever, like a bounty hunter. None of these guys had to talk. Whatever, bro. We'll move on. Yeah. I know I'm boring Jared with my fucking Star Wars ranting and raving.
And you said you gave it
I'm giving it an A.
Did you say
I'm giving it an A. I'm giving it an A. I'm giving it an A with the potential of it becoming more after I see it again. I don't think it will move down. I don't. Because I think that there's rewatchability there like a motherfucker. Because it's a lot of just dope scenes, and it's not too much crazy world building. It's just like, Star Wars, let's get into it. Like, I can't even think of the planets that they even went to. It mainly takes place on 2 planets. It doesn't matter, dude. There was one score of a song when they go to this one planet that I was like, that doesn't feel Star Wars-y. It felt too upbeat and a little too modern for my liking. But the other thing I was going to point out that I didn't realize is Martin Scorsese is the voice of one of the characters. There's a 4-armed creature, Sadu, you've seen the movie, that works at a like a little restaurant shack, and he is the voice of that character. And the name Hugo is to pay homage to the movie Hugo that he made, right? And I think during the making of that movie, he had at one point talked shit on trilogy films. So then Favreau, it's kind of all an inside joke, which isn't that inside because I'm telling the story here on our show. So how inside is it?
You got the inside scoop.
Sure.
Soundbite that said the inside scoop with tubes.
So then
inside scoop with tubes.
Favreau.
I'll clip it, don't worry.
Yeah, that would be good. Favreau was almost poking fun. Yeah, Hugo, he did it in 2011. So this movie came out, and during like the press junkets or something, Scorsese had talked shit on like probably superhero films, because at that point we'd already done the Spider-Man and the X-Men. I think Marvel was just kicking off around here, right? And he made some comment. I don't remember what it was, but then to pay homage to it, this is all bizarre because you think about it, it's almost like he's making fun of Scorsese, and Scorsese's just down with it. He makes him into a digital character in what would be considered one of the largest movie franchises of all time. Right? So it's just weird.
Yeah.
Weird.
Super weird.
Super weird.
Super weird.
And he's in it, Jerry. Like, that character is
okay.
It's a long scene. It's one scene, but it's a long one scene. I didn't even realize it was Scorsese.
Like, hey.
No. It's a full blown. I'm sure he wasn't on set. Rod of the Hutt.
Yeah.
Rod of the Hutt is the son's name, who, if I'm not mistaken, made one appearance in a episode of Clone Wars. The coolest thing I've heard, and then after this I will leave Star Wars alone, is the fact that they actually listed the guy in the suit that performs, as well as the stunt performer, are the top 3 billings. It is Pedro Pascal and then the 2 other gentlemen. And that makes sense because if you see this movie, like I said, all the rest of these actors are barely in the movie altogether. The only actors that are really in it are these 3. Mandalorian and the 2 other. And then, I mean, if they had a spot for the puppeteer, that's who got fucked over here, is the puppeteer who actually controls Baby Yoda. Because he also was in it like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
And that's that. All right. I'm not going to click on any videos because we're not going to get banned this week. This isn't actual wrestling. But I binged over this past weekend. I binged both seasons of Unreal. I'd heard mixed reviews on this because this is the first time they ever break kayfabe for reals. Like they break kayfabe, obviously. They've been doing it a lot more the last 20 years. When we were kids, they didn't really break kayfabe. And they have been a lot more recently, but they still never showed you behind, like, you never saw gorilla position and, like, all the different, like, zones behind the curtain, the literal curtain, right? Or the mega screen, or whatever what do they call that? The teleprompter. Not teleprompter. Triton
or something.
Yeah, Triton. Whatever, doesn't matter. Whatever the name of that fucking screen is. This show, Jer, is unbelievable, and I got addicted to it real quick. After, like, the first 2 episodes, I was like, whoa, this show is fucking dope. The way that they're showing you pro wrestling, and then they're doing the interviews. It's like, what? I don't remember the name of that HBO show where they did it with football. Or cheerleaders and shit. Remember that? That was super popular for a while.
Yeah.
It's that same idea, just with pro wrestling, and it's so much cooler. Mainly because I like wrestling and I don't like football, but it's so much fucking cooler, bro. And it shows you how, like, the aftermath of matches and, like, people getting upset about, like, how the match goes or whatever it may be. Super interesting. And obviously Paul, aka Triple H as we know him, you're spending a lot of time with him. I mean, because he's in every episode. Like, they might follow 2 wrestlers in their match for 1 episode, but Paul is going to be in there from beginning to end, pretty much. And then, you know, the next episode, same thing. The Bruce dude, Michael Hayes, as he's known in pro wrestling, there's his real name. He's in it a ton too, because he's one of the main writers. Road Dogg's in it quite a bit too, because, well, he was one of the main writers. He's since then lost his job, unfortunately. Paul Heyman makes appearances towards the end of season 2, which Paul Heyman straight up, like, in his interview, is like, I fucking hate this. I don't even want to be on this show, but you know, there's part of the job. I think breaking kayfabe is fucking whack. I'm from the old school. Like, we used to get in bar fights, and if you didn't fight, the next day you were getting your ass beat at the taping of the show, because the rest of the guys are going to tell everybody that you didn't stand up for it at the bar last night, and, like, went into a whole spiel. There's a little bit of John Cena because this is filmed during his last year, which is kind of badass. Cody Rhodes. I mean, you know, you see the names. Fucking cool show, man. A really fucking cool show. of a behind
Where
the
is it?
scenes. It's on Netflix. This is part of the Netflix WWE deal. So they kind of focus on a lot of Raw. I feel like, and that might be on purpose because Netflix has Raw. But they do mention the pay-per-views. Like, there's a lot of like, going to WrestleMania and how much WrestleMania matters and shit. And there's just a lot of talk about like, like personal life and how it integrates with pro wrestling. I don't know. A lot of behind the curtain shit that you've never heard wrestlers talk about before, like ever.
Yeah.
And seeing them normal and like this generation of wrestlers is a lot different than the ones we grew up with, obviously. And then you get a touch of like some of the people we grew up with because they're in there, Dude, it's crazy. Whatever, doesn't matter. This is an S tier show. No, there's no rewatchability necessarily, but I will. It's definitely A. And when the new season comes out, I'm definitely gonna watch this. Like I enjoyed this more than watching a Monday Night Raw, which I'm not too surprised by. Well, here's the thing, Jerry, with a Monday Night Raw. If there's not good matches and your guy isn't coming out on the screen,
that's fair.
That's why I already stopped watching a bunch. Like, I was dedicating a lot of time to watching wrestling the last couple months. And then I realized, like, some of these matches, like, I can just watch the highlights on Reddit. I like, not to be mean, like
Yeah.
AEW had its motherfucking pay-per-view this past weekend. It was $40, even if you had HBO Max, which mind blew me because I thought it was included. And I was going to pay for that. I waited till that motherfucker was over, and I'm just going to say I didn't post it on Reddit. Somebody else did, but somebody posted all the highlights from each match. They would be like, name the match, and then they'd have like a 5-minute video of every highlight. So I got to watch the MJF Darby Allin fight. Darby finally lost his belt. Jared, Darby's the gentleman I sent you who did I don't know if I sent you that back break where he does the coffin drop. I sent you that fucking brutal chair shot where the homie flings that was insane. AEW is insane, dude. AEW is fucking nuts. So crazy. Do you watch anything? Let me, before I pull up this last thing, do you got anything, Jared, in the boat?
No, I don't think we watched anything this weekend. Like, nothing new or noteworthy.
Oh, wow. TMZ even covered this. All right. This was some heartbreaking news that happened last night. I got a bunch of phone calls. Shout out Kermani, T-Suave. Austin called me and was like, what happened to Mark Johnson? Like, I'm going to have some kind of inside information. But this is a horrible photo, too. Fuck TMZ. The dude has a million great photos of him. He was a professional skateboarder. There's so many good photos of him. Maybe this is the last known image because that's a business and company, and he looks older. But yeah, Mark Johnson unfortunately passed away last night. It sounds like, from what I'm reading, that he might have taken his own life, which is a super bummer to hear at 49. Mark Johnson was one of the greatest skateboarders to ever fucking live. In my opinion, I was a huge fan. I got multiple boards on my wall in my bedroom. I love Mark Johnson. I was pretty broken, especially this morning when it kind of hit me when I went on Instagram and every post on the Hella Grip account that was skateboard related was about the passing of Mark Johnson. You can see here's the Thrasher. Thrasher broke the news. TMZ is piggybacking off of Thrasher. Thrasher actually broke the news to the world about this happening with the Louis Barletta write-up. Louis Barletta is a famous pro skater that used to skate with him, Jerry, just to fill you in. The Enjoy Skateboard San Jose. He's not from San Jose, but he lived here in San Jose for a long part of his life. I love Mark Johnson. I'm like a huge diehard fan. I have business and company boards. I have a couple of those I'm still sitting on. Really sad. One of the greatest like technical skaters maybe ever to live. He had a 4-song part in Lakai, which is actually what they have down here below. This is 4 or 3. It doesn't matter. It's like a 13-minute part in skateboarding, you don't have a 13-minute part. That's insane. Insane.
Yeah.
Wait, Steve Caballero wrote a tribute. Yeah. See, this is why I shouldn't have gone to TMZ to find out about skateboarding. But I was just mind blown that TMZ actually even had an article, which is pretty kind of cool, but also bizarro. And the fact that they're quoting a Steve Caballero quote is just like, why? Why Steve Cab? Is that whoever had to do this is like, I know who that is. Fucking. But yeah, I mean, it's skateboarding, so we probably won't super hear what happened, nor is it any of our business. And it's like, you know, whatever happened, man. It's just a bummer it did. He'd kind of fallen off the last few years. I hadn't seen much about him at all, which I was checking because I'm a huge fan. I used to love his wigging out on the 9 Club. That was a little segment he did. Super bummed to hear that happened. It's like your favorite rock star dying. You know, I put it in that realm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just a fantastic 49 too. Not that old. I feel bad for his son and the rest of his family, obviously, and obviously all the skaters that he was super close with and all that. It's just such a fucking bummer. But yeah, that happened literally last night, and I'll mention it here only because I got so many calls and hit ups about it. But yeah, I haven't even been keeping up with chat. Chat's flying by tonight. Yeah, damn real tragedy. Super bummer.
Mark Johnson. He'll be remembered by Tubi.
Hopefully many others. Yeah. All right. Let me pull this off screen because Ryan's here. Let me just pull up a tier list and see if there's one that we could do real quick. Because there was one a while ago I wanted to do with you, Jer. It was one of the episodes leading into WrestleMania and you weren't here. And then I just did it by myself and I was like, this would have been so much more fun with Jer. It was like I'm not going to lie, it was a WWE Attitude tier list. Let me see if I can find it. What the fuck, man?
Like the Attitude Era wrestlers?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have thought it would just like pop up like at the top of the tier list website.
You would think that, but that's just us thinking that like our era. I mean, I think that was the era. Wait, here we go. Am I signed in? Cool. All right, let me share this with Jer. I think this is it. Oh, I didn't make it full screen before I shared it with Jer. God damn it. Whatever. Let me see if I can just stretch it big. Oh, there it goes. All right, Jerry, here we go. This will be fun. This will be fucking fun. There's definitely missing people, but like I think this is good. This is a good start. And we'll use boring. This is for you, Rye Guy. If you're still here, Rye Guy. Yeah, tier list. Perfect. Rye. This is for you. I also told Jerry at the beginning of the show about your other comments about us. That sounds weird, but all right. The Acolytes. I know you remember them, Jerry.
Yeah, I would say they were like top of fun.
I think they were like cooler as the protection agency, the APU or APP or whatever. APA. Thank you, Jer.
Acolyte Protection Agency.
Yeah, I think they were more fun as that, but this is pre that.
Yeah. Before that and that were fun, and then when they like separated or whatever, like after that, it was like, oh.
I did not like whatever the white gentleman's his like afterwards. He became a real
like the cowboy,
cowboy douchebag. But I think that was the gimmick.
Yeah.
He was a heel, so it makes sense. Like if you dislike a heel, they're doing their fucking job right. So
Yeah.
I don't recognize this gentleman. I'm not trying to be mean. I just don't recognize this gentleman here. He doesn't look familiar in any means. Now this is just WWF, or so it claims. But then I'm seeing like Chris Benoit, but then I'm not seeing like Booker T and like other people that I'm thinking of. So it's like interesting. I don't know what this list is, but this gentleman we're gonna put in boring just because we don't know who he is, and we'll move him at the end. Al Snow, legendary.
Yeah, I loved Al Snow. Like he was so weird, and he had the head and would
All right,
chant head.
all right. Prince Henry or Prince Albert. Prince Albert.
Like entertaining. He was fine.
He seems like a really cool. I didn't like his wrestling career, but I know he works as a trainer at the facility, and I've seen some behind the scenes shit. It might even be in that show I was just speaking about. He seems like a super cool, down to earth older gentleman now, and you can't say that for all the pro wrestler dudes from that generation. But I agree, Jerry. As a wrestler, and the gimmick he was doing was it was all right. All right, here comes a really controversial one. Very controversial. Because I would say he's a fucking legend. As a
wrestler.
His matches were fucking... Like, he's top. He's definitely above Al Snow. I mean, that flying headbutt, bro. Even in WCW, I was a fan. I know. The flying headbutt's a bad thing to mention, seeing that he, definitely had a head trauma. But dude, that flying headbutt, like, God, bro. I remember even in WCW being like, this dude's fucking nuts. He's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
Huge fan of Benoit, bro. Sure. All right, now Big Show. I go amazing. I don't think he's legendary.
I mean, I liked him way more than Andre the Giant. I just haven't seen too many Andre the Giant.
That's a generational thing, though, don't you think?
But I'm just saying, for us, it's like, well,
I never liked Hulk Hogan either.
Big Show's my big guy.
He's I agree. Fine. He's my big guy, but I like I think that to be a big guy, you could be a little bit smaller, like a Kane or Undertaker, and you're a little more useful in the ring. He's almost so big that physically that he misses out on a lot of the moves and the technical stuff that I like about wrestling. Big Boss Man, I'd say fun at best, entertaining maybe. I never was a big Boss Man fan. He played a good villain.
I would say entertaining.
Yeah, let's bump him down. Maybe in front of Albert. Maybe in front of Albert. All right, here comes a controversial one because I do not like him. I never liked Bret the Hitman Hart. Never was a fan.
Neither did I.
I thought he was kind of cocky and arrogant out of the ring and in the ring. He kind of always seemed like an asshole, in my opinion. Never was a fan of him.
Yeah, I was never. No, didn't do it for me.
I think this is British Bulldog, if I'm not mistaken. It's a weird photo of him, but that's a British Bulldog, right?
I don't think I've seen too many of his matches, so.
Chyna, I mean, greatest female wrestler of all time. Not true, but she was at one point in time. I would say legend. But then if you think about her...
I would say boring. Her matches were terrible.
Let's go to entertaining then. Let's put her at least in entertaining.
Yeah, entertaining to fun or even amazing is fine, but it was I personally never found her.
Let's put her in the top of fun or bottom of fun right now. I know what you mean. She was stiff. She was super stiff. She looked very yes, I know.
But like you said, on the mic in the group, it's she was.
But even on the mic, dude, she was good as the silent
she was fine.
Yeah.
Again, it was that I feel that played into her character of oh yeah, she's just all brawn.
All right, Crash.
Oh my
god. Okay. Crash Holly. He was
amazing.
Amazing. Okay.
Fun to amazing. Again, he was a small dude and did a lot of crazy stuff.
Dean Malenko.
He's entertaining.
Kind of forgettable.
Yeah.
I remember more for his WCW run than I do even in the WWF, to be honest. But I think I was not watching by the time he came over. That's why I'm surprised at who they made this list and who didn't. Like, I'm not even seeing Stone Cold.
He came over with Benoit, Perry Saturn, and Eddie Guerrero, and it's like the other three were just way better than he was.
Dude, I don't even see Stone Cold. Maybe I picked the wrong list. Oh, there he is. There he is. Okay, fine. No, we'll stay. What the hell is her name? Deborah. She didn't wrestle or anything. I mean, she got kind of naked a couple times and stuff, but she never wrestled. I mean, this was before the WWE really had women wrestling. Chyna was the only one really super woman wrestling. Lita kind of changes that too. I
mean, eventually.
Fucking one of my favorites, dude. One of my fucking favorites, bro. I love D'Lo Brown.
Yeah.
Also did some crazy. He did a flying crazy headbutt, or no, he did like a frog splash because he'd wear the. Yeah. He did a frog splash. I'd go with amazing. I don't think he was legendary.
Yeah, he was cool.
Here we go. Here's a fucking, in my opinion, those are legends. Yeah, they might even be at the top of the legend right now.
Yeah.
God, they were badass. They were badass. This next one, I would also say legendary.
Yeah, definitely made a big impact.
I mean, dude, he had a great run in WCW, and I knew who he was. But his WWF run with Latino Heat and all of that he had done, his storyline with Chyna, calling out Rey Mysterio Jr. and saying Dom was his son, all those storylines were next level. Edge and Christian, who are still wrestling, they wrestled this past weekend, which is crazy. They got to go under legend. I would assume you'd agree with me on this one, Jer.
Yeah, or even amazing. Like, they were great, but it is a thing of like, I do think like the Dudleys and Hardys more, but it's like you said, they were a classic duo.
I think they aged better than the no offense to the Hardy Boys, their later years after we stopped watching. They kind of, mainly, is it Jeff that's the drug addict weirdo? Right?
Yeah.
Matt's normal. Matt seems normal as could be and is a good dude. But Jeff, bro, what a mess. Now, is this the other Guerrero?
That's S.A. Rios.
Oh, that's S.A. Rios. Okay. Is Chavo on here? Well, we'll get to him if we get to him. I don't remember S.A. Rios. I remember his name and like him being kind of a mid-carder, but I guess I'd put him in.
He was fun. Like,
he
had,
entertaining?
Like, very flippy moves.
Okay, entertaining.
I'd even go a little bit above.
You go to fun. Okay. Okay.
Because again, he did a lot of like rope work and stuff. So it was cool to watch.
I'm gonna say this, Jared, and this is gonna be controversial. Grain Gill was overrated, and his storyline. Like, I'm glad that the Edge and Christian got away from him, because I think it was fun at first with them coming out of the fire circle, and it was okay, but he's never gotten out of it. He still does this gimmick today, and he still wrestles, and he wrestles in like low card wrestling situations. Like, he ain't signed to any of the majors. I would say entertaining at best.
Yeah, that's fair.
The fake Goldberg, it's Gilbert. It was a running joke on WWF to make fun of Goldberg, and he had his own. It was stupid. He's the bottom of he's before this gentleman that we don't remember. Godfather is amazing. I don't think he was legendary, but he was definitely amazing. Probably in front of D'Lo. Maybe even for the Crash. He might, you know what? Goldberg's story, my bad. The Godfather. The Godfather was so good that he's got to be top of amazing. I think his in-ring wasn't half as good as his gimmick. His gimmick was amazing. And I'm pretty sure I watched saw something on Instagram or YouTube where he was talking about it. He was doing an interview, and he said that his wife came up with that concept, which I was like, that's because remember, he was a part of the Nation of Domination with D'Lo Brown and The Rock, and then when they split up, that's when he did the Godfather gimmick, which is interesting. Goldust, I would also say amazing. I'd argue for him to be up in Legend in the same way Al Snow was, where they're just bizarre, and he cut some great promos. And I personally think that he's better in ring than even Al Snow. Like his actual matches, if you go back and watch, he's I mean, it's in his blood too. He's a good fucking wrestler. But I'd
Yeah, we should bring Al Snow
down to here with everybody else.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. What about the other Hawley brother? What am I? Why can't I think of his first name? It was Hawley. Hardcore Hawley. Oh my God. Yes. It was Crash and Hardcore. I would say amazing, I guess, with Crash. Like,
yeah.
All right. I know what you're gonna say. They gotta go in Legendary. I'll put him in front of Edge and Christian. I mean, Edge, Christian, the Hardy Bros, and the Dudleys. Those triple team matches are some of the best matches of all time.
Yeah, they were great. Those were great matches. I love those. I don't recognize.
This is Smash and
Sadu saying Hardcore Holly was amazing.
Stu's just saying that. He doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. Mosh and Smash or something that. Dude, I feel like these dudes were pre our time.
That's the dudes with no. Aren't you thinking of the dudes like go?
No, that's
to the right for
You're thinking of these dudes,
right?
Yeah, no, these are the guys that wore the kilts.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Okay, we're gonna put them under boring. I don't recognize that. This is Jacqueline. I do not recognize this lady. So she's going to go at the bottom with this other gentleman that I didn't recognize. But that's Jacqueline. She was great. She wrestled for years. I haven't heard anything about her in forever. Hopefully everything ended.
It was fun.
She was at least fun, yeah. She was good in-ring performer. Jeff Jarrett.
I don't even know.
No, you have nothing to say about Jeff Jarrett.
Can't think of any of his matches.
Because smashing the guitars on people and shit. And...
yeah, that sounds familiar. But
oh, dude, Jeff Jarrett,
can't
bro.
Recall. Yeah. Can't recall.
All right, Y2J. Amazing or legendary?
Oh, yeah. Legendary. Lion Salt.
Jerry the
Jericho.
Jerry the King Lawler.
His own band. I guess Lawler. He's a legend, I guess. Just because he was our announcer.
And he wrestled.
Yeah.
JR.
Same with JR. I feel.
I'll put him at the
longest time. It was just like, oh yeah.
I cannot remember the name of these two gentlemen. They're the Japanese dudes from the 90s. That's how I remember them.
Yeah.
They were fun.
They were fun.
All right. Controversial take by me. Kane is only amazing. He's the top of amazing, but dude, he was also kind of stiff. Like when they introduced him originally with Undertaker in that original storyline, it was cool. Don't get me wrong. It was cool. But then later versions of the Kane, even the X-Pac Kane storyline, kind of whack.
Yeah, I definitely liked. I liked Kane when he had the mask and
when he took the mask off, it was fucking whack, dude.
When he took the mask off, it was over. When he went to the sleeveless thing, it was like, all right, that's not great, but whatever, it's fine. But the second he took the mask off, it was like, oh, this is done.
I think as a full career, Kane's just amazing. I don't think he hit legendary. I don't remember this lady either. It's funny, the two ladies I don't remember, the ones that have images of them with the belts. That's hilarious. Mm-hmm. Ken Shamrock.
Didn't do it for me.
Really? Where would you put him? Fun?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess so.
I won't argue with him. I didn't. He was badass, but I didn't love his matches. Now this next one, I'm not gonna let you say anything about my Olympic gold medalist. He's definitely a fucking legend. He might even be towards the top of legend, in my opinion.
Yeah, it was definitely his run was great of coming in and hating him to him being what he is now. I don't know. He's so funny He was so
He was
funny
so
when
funny.
he was promos with Austin.
Dude, the promos with Austin
Stone
were
Cold.
so great. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So good.
The milk stuff.
Yeah, all
he was
that.
great. He was
Yeah, the
amazing.
funny little hat. Yeah, dude, he was great.
Mhm.
The whatever Demolition Brothers or whatever. I once again Animal and something or other or their names. Um,
I
I
know them more from the games than like
I put
actual
them with these
matches,
other
you
two
know?
dudes where I just didn't really know either of them. I feel like they were right before I started watching.
Yeah, they were right at the end. They made it to the games, but it's like, yeah, they didn't see too many live matches with them.
Now Linda actually was in a lot when we were growing up. She later was
Yeah,
not.
she did a lot of microphone
But
stuff.
I think for the sake of knowing that she's a part of the Trump administration, we're going to have to put her in the bottom here.
Yeah, either way, she was like boring. Like, sure, she did a lot, but she never really wrestled.
She's in
Once again,
charge.
Shane.
She's in charge of the education of America.
Yeah,
Insane.
yeah.
Insane. Lita,
It's bad.
legendary. Lita had great matches. But you know what, though? I have to bump Lita down one because the cheating, this was real life. This is real life. She cheated on Jeff with Edge.
She cheated on Matt.
She cheated on Matt with Edge, and that was real life. And then the WWE flushed it out live on television, which, if from my understanding, Matt was not too juiced about. Matt was like, when Matt and him got in that first fist fight that was aired was real. Was real.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
Yeah.
And then they turned it into actual matches after that, which is insane. Which is also, they would never do that now. They would never do any of that now, right? It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
This lady, she had the shaved heads with the tattoos of the lightning bolts. I can't remember her name, but she's like the original badass woman wrestler. She used to come out with somebody, I want to say Vader or somebody gnarly. I remember her. I would say she was super entertaining. She wasn't fun, but she was definitely entertaining. This is one of the two old ladies. I don't ever remember their names. There's the other one with Mark Henry. That's clearly from the story where she gives birth to Mark Henry's child, and it ends up being his hand. That was a later storyline.
Mae Young and Moolah or something.
They're legends, but since more lately it's come out that they were kind of pimping some of the women out or something. It was very controversial, so I don't know. We'll put them at the bottom because I'm not super. Or we'll put her.
They were?
Yeah.
The two ladies were?
One of the old ladies
Jeez,
was.
that's
Yeah,
wild.
yeah.
Wild.
Now I'm gonna put this one at the top of legendary, and I truly mean this. I think he is the ultimate king of wrestling, in my opinion, and I will always hold that. Is Mick? I think Mick is one of the greatest to ever have done it. Now here's a hard one because I just mentioned how the two old ladies are sketchy, but the world's strongest man, Mark Henry, had some great matches. The gimmick too was amazing. This is when he's doing the chocolate gimmick. He had a couple really good gimmicks. He was also part of the Nation. I would say he's at least under amazing, if not legendary. He seems like the nicest guy in the interviews I've watched. He still works behind the scenes. I remember these guys for a brief millisecond. They were like the frat bro gang. They very short-lived. Very short-lived. It was boring.
Yeah, not enough.
Okay, we got Mike. He's still working there. He's still the ring announcer. He's legend. He goes with the other three announcers.
Okay.
I mean, because Michael Hayes is still there. He's still there, Jerry.
Yeah.
He's become these two just by how long he's been there now. You know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This guy was a member of that like Oddities group. I can't think of his name. Remember the Oddities?
Mm-mm.
Okay. We'll put him under boring. I remember him, but that's fine. Billy Gunn.
Yeah, amazing to legendary.
I mean,
don't know.
the
DX was
Fame-Master-
pretty iconic.
The Fame-Master as a move alone was great. And him and Road Dogg as a tag team, I'm just going to grab Road Dogg right now and just put them next to each other. They were a fantastic tag team.
Yeah, they were pictured together as a tag team, I'd probably say Legendary.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, solo is like they were amazing.
The solo match is not the greatest. Now this is going to be this is going to be a hard one and controversial because I do feel bad, but I never, the same way I didn't like his brother, I didn't really care for Owen either. And it's a bummer he passed and the way he passed, but I just was never a fan.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Paul Bear.
Like amazing to legendary. Like he's pretty iconic, but I guess like amazing because again he didn't like do much.
Right.
In a sense, you know, it was like, but you know, I know who he is.
Yeah. Perry.
A little bit when he would walk
Perry
out.
Saturn.
Entertaining or fun. Like he was fine.
Put him under fun. I liked Perry Saturn.
Yeah. Where'd we put Dean Malenko? Have we got to Dean?
We put Dean Malenko under entertaining. He's next to Grand Gear.
Oh, okay, I see him. Okay, yeah, that's fair. That's good then.
All right, Raven's got to go at least under amazing. He had some great matches. Cool. Drug addict weirdo in real life and still weird today, but great matches. This was the group after the Godfather stopped being the Godfather and joined that like Christian group. And there's Val Venus too. Val Venus as well, which we haven't even gotten to Val Venus. Oh, there he is. I don't remember the name of this Christian group, but it was like that other group.
I remember the storyline, but yeah, I don't remember the anyone else in that picture.
Yeah, Rikishi, I would say is fun. Like him, and I'm gonna put the other two with him. Scotty 2 Hotty and Grandmaster Sexy. All that was fun. It wasn't amazing, and it definitely wasn't legendary. Now, Rikishi had some amazing and legendary matches, like that one where he gets tossed in the back of the hay truck or something like that off the top of a cage. He had some great matches, don't get me wrong, but a majority of his career from like my main watching years, he was more fun than he was anything else.
Yeah. That's fair.
Sable. Am I right? That's Sable, right?
Maybe.
I'm pretty sure that's Sable.
I don't know.
That's Sable.
She was whatever. I didn't really care.
I remember her being around, but once again, women wrestling and the way that they were portraying women in the WWE at this point in time, she was entertaining at best. And she didn't really wrestle, unlike Jacqueline or whatever, who we saw in a bunch of matches. Yeah. I feel like she didn't. This other lady, she wrestled too, but because there was like the eye candy, and then like because Trish Stratus, which we'll get to in a little bit. Actually, we'll just grab her right now. Trish Stratus, I would say she was under at least amazing. She actually fucking wrestled and shit, kind of like Lita. They used to wrestle each other a bunch, and she was banging hot, so she was best of both worlds. Sable was just hot.
Part of Dudley Boys.
Was that where Trish Stratus came from? Was Dudley Boys? Wasn't she with somebody else?
Not Trish. And that's not like where Stacy Keibler came from, but she did have that long run where she was with
Stacy Keibler? She's right here. Yeah, right? Isn't that I think this is
No, I think you just grabbed her.
No, I just grabbed that's Trish Stratus. Yeah.
Oh, wasn't she with Edge and Christian at one point?
Yeah, she was. She was with a bunch. I mean, they all got moved around. Like, cause like Deborah, right? Deborah was originally with Jeff Jarrett when she first came to WWE, but by the end of her career,
scroll down.
She was with Stone Cold before Stone Cold beat her in real life and got a domestic dispute or whatever, and then had to retire for a year or two.
Yeah, I don't think Stacy Keibler's on there.
She was more of an announcer or whatever. Maybe they didn't put her... Because this is the chick that used to date Goldust. What the hell is her name? Goldust's ex-wife. I don't know. Type in Goldust's wife.
Let's go on to Shane.
Shane's S.
Shane's legendary.
Yeah, Shane's legendary.
Shane is insane.
I mean, he goes above the announcers because obviously he didn't wrestle as much. HBK... Terry Reynolds. That's this lady right here. HBK, I don't want to say I look at him the same way I looked at Hitman, the Bret Hart, but he definitely, his best years due to injury had already happened prior to me starting to really watch. So I didn't get to see like the big HBK moments. Actually, when I started watching, he was literally not there for the first year because he was out on that huge injury. And then he came back little by little and started making more appearances. But he clearly was never the same, even though he did have some good matches, but I would say amazing at best.
I would have said fun. Because like you said, it's like we missed all the crazy stuff. And
yeah. Put him at the
like
top of fun. He is HBK.
He'd do like 2-3 matches a year, and that was it. Like he did a lot of like running to the ring and clocking someone with a chair to help.
I gotta say, Stephanie was fun. Her storylines and stuff were fun. Once again, in ring, horrible. And she did do some in ring stuff too, horrible. But her storylines, I mean, the corporate ministry storyline involving her still to today is one of my favorite storylines of all time. And she's pushed, I don't need to go into the whole, she's pushed women wrestling to where it is now, and without her, you wouldn't get to where it is because she's behind the scenes. Doesn't matter. Is it Ken Blackman? No, Steve Blackman? Steve Blackman?
Yeah.
I kind of always saw him as the same as Ken Shamrock. I almost want to put the two of them next to each other. Now, it's kind of because their gimmicks were very similar. We do martial arts. We do martial arts. You know? It was their gimmick, but he was cool. I remember a hardcore match with him and a kendo stick that was pretty brutal. I forget who he was going up against.
I think Shane.
Was it Shane?
I think so. Where they like climb the tower. And
and he's hitting them. Yes, dude. Totally, Jerry. We all know where this is going. You could argue that he should be number one. I'm going to put him number 2. I'm sure Jared's not going to argue with me on that one. Stone Cold.
No, he's awesome.
Obviously, S tier. Now, this is, what the fuck were their names? The two gentlemen that came out with Vince. Bert and Ernie.
I don't know.
They were entertaining. Oh, God, it's going to slip my mind. This lady, maybe this is Stacy, dude. Keebler or whatever.
It doesn't look like her.
It doesn't.
But
it doesn't.
Yeah, I think either she's one of those other pictures. Well, no, because we
looked at them
very clearly. Yeah,
and that's definitely Sable.
Yeah,
and it's not. It's neither of these two. No, it can't be this one. This knockoff China wannabe. And I don't think it's this lady. Another one's Deborah. All right. I'm going to say this too. Taz falls into the same category as almost an HBK, almost even less. Taz wrestled for barely a millisecond, got injured, and then ended up, because he was under contract and Vince had to do something with him, Vince made him sit at the fucking desk and become one of the announcers. And that's kind of all I know about Taz. I know he had an awesome ECW career, even prior to ECW being televised or pay-per-viewed. But that doesn't mean shit to me right now while making this list. So I'd put him under. Kind of want to go with boring. I guess entertaining. Bottom entertaining, yeah.
Like, yeah, there were brief moments where it's like, oh, that was like cool what he did, but like, yeah, overall, like you said, sort of we missed it.
Goldust's girlfriend,
Pat Patterson and Gerald Briscoe.
Yeah, Pat Patterson, Gerald Briscoe. Yeah, Jerry. Thank you. Whatever her name was from Goldust era, she was entertaining. She would just scream and stuff, whatever. She had some good storylines with. I liked it mainly with Goldust is the one that stood out to me, but she worked with other gentlemen as well. Terry Funk kind of in the same boat as the other older gentleman. Like, he was kind of already old by the time we were watching, and his matches that we did get to see, even the hardcore ones, it was just him getting his ass handed to him.
Yeah.
He just gets slammed through stuff. It was crazy because he was an older dude. Rest in peace. I'm pretty sure he passed away. Test. Boring.
Entertaining to boring, yeah.
I think it was just fucking really boring. For him. He was so boring that they had to like get rid of his storyline, especially after Triple H stole his girlfriend in real life. The Rock, we already know. There's no even arguing it. He's going to be third on our list. What was this lady's name? She was the woman that was Kane was in love with X-Pac. That's this lady. I like how she's wearing the DX when she was never really a member of DX, but I guess she kind of was because, like, I guess she was hooking up with X-Pac in real life, but, like, the only woman to ever be a part of DX was China. Let's not fucking front.
Yeah, we'll have to
come back to that. Now, Jared's probably gonna shit on the next one because he knows how much I love him. And I didn't realize how much the internet hates him, and maybe I'm like one of 5 fans that really love this dude. But in my opinion, Hunter Helmsley is a legendary.
Yeah, I'm surprised you're saying people don't like
him as much, and I think that's because of his marriage with the boss's wife, and then from there becoming literally like now he is the boss. Like he's the literal figurehead. He's one of my all-time favorites. The DX run, obviously, but then the game run. I love the game run. Undertaker, legend. Now Undertaker, I'm gonna put even below Triple H because I gotta say this: the Undertaker, even now, the gimmick that it ended with, the American Badass, is fucking lame. It's more like the American Lame Ass. The Kid Rock song, the coming out on the motorcycle, all of that was fucking corny. Fucking corny, dude. I never liked any of that. Like, I kind of liked it when he first started. Like, also, he first came out, if I'm not mistaken, to Keep It Rolling by Limp Bizkit, and that was kind of funny. But then when it became like the I am American Badass, I was like, no, dude, this is not it, dude. I mean, obviously the dark Undertaker storyline, awesome, fantastic. But the American Badass storyline, whack. Vader.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Vader time, Jerry. We kind of
again didn't see too many Vaders, so
kind of the tail end of his career. I'd put him under entertaining. Yeah. I put him above Taz though. I swear I saw him wrestle more than I saw Taz wrestle. Like in the early, because he came, like when I first started watching WWE, Taz didn't come for a while. I remember they were doing promos for Taz where the screen would turn a color and it would be like a number countdown, kind of like how they did the Y2J. Like there was a whole weird Taz lead up, and then like I felt very underwhelmed by Taz. I don't know.
Yeah.
Val Venus I'd put under amazing. I don't think he was legendary. He cut a great promo, a top tier promo. But as like a wrestler in ring, I was never fucking. He would do the towel thing, but that was also like, I don't know. I just don't like. I get what Fast is saying. It was hilarious. Like he slept with Ken Shamrock's sister. Obviously, it was WWE. I don't think he actually slept with Ken Rock's sister, but who knows? There was some funny fucking storylines with him. Don't get me wrong. But like in ring performer,
was
Tori. Yeah, she sucked. She's staying where she was. As much as now this next one, as much as he is a giant pile of shit as a human being, he's got to be. I mean, without him, we get none of this.
Wrestled a lot and like let Austin like covered him in beer and.
Oh, I mean, he took a million stunners.
Yeah, he like partook in it.
He took a million stunners.
Both of his quadriceps.
Oh, but that's him sliding in the ring. That was him sliding into the ring.
Yeah.
With Batista and Randy Orton, King of the was like Royal Rumble, and it was they both fell out at the same time, and he comes running down. Yeah, dude. And it was planned for them to do that whole first half where they land at the same time, but then he tears both his
like coming out and sliding. Yeah, just
so
botched
good.
It and didn't lift his legs.
All right, Viscera, King. This is him as King Viscera. So this would have been before we were watching. This is like late '80s, but then he became a part of the Ministry. I would say entertaining, but from my understanding, I think due to weight, because he was a big boy, he just never lived up to the hype that Vince was hoping he'd live up to. Because he was supposed to be King Viscera in the late 80s, and then that didn't work. They rebooted him and had him come back as just part of the ministry under The Undertaker. And then X-Pac, I'll put X-Pac under amazing. I'm sure you'd agree with that, Jerry. I mean, his finisher alone was amazing. He had some really good in-ring. He's kind of like Road Dogg, obviously, and Billy, where he had some really good matches. He was more in the cruiserweight division or the USA title kind of style. Good matches, but nothing too crazy, right? I feel like there's people missing. Like, I can't think of anybody off the top of my head right this second, but I definitely feel like there's people missing.
Yeah, probably. Like you said, I can't necessarily think of them.
Well, I mean, I guess there's a lot of WCW folk, but then like Jericho, Chris Benoit, Dean Malenko, them being on this list. Perry Saturn was also WCW. Shamrock, wasn't he WCW? And Steve Blackman. Actually, they might have been always WWE. But Perry Saturn and the other two I just mentioned, they were definitely all in WCW. For sure. They were the four horsemen, not Perry Saturn. Perry Saturn was a part of that. Perry Saturn was Raven too, was definitely WCW. If I'm not mistaken, Raven was an ECW, then went to WCW. I don't know. This list is kind of weird. Whatever. We did it. Let's play some video games. Oh, it's already... Dude, we've already been going for an hour and a half. My bad, Chair. This went on longer. This is Ryan's fault. This is fucking Ryan's fault. Here, let's at least play one round of that fucking Marvel game we paid all this money for. Stop from that. What's funny, Jared, too, is that's not even the same list I wanted to show you originally. I'll have to go back because the one I had was even better. I'll find it one day.
Valet. They're called valets.
Valets. That's what it's called. That's right, dude. With that could be a man or a woman. That's just your sidekick.
Yeah. And then it was Tess and Albert, and they did TNA, and that's when Trish Stratus was their manager.
I'm trying to think is there someone I'm not thinking of? Well, there was Molly Holly. Molly Holly wasn't on the list. Just off the tops, I thought of her.
Mm-hmm.
But there was a lot of women, like, towards the end of me watching in the 90s, early 2000s.
Radicals.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, a lot of...
God damn it.
I mean, I guess that was a lot of the big names.
I mean, Undertaker, Stone Cold, Mick Foley, Rock. That's kind of like the big ones. All right, Sadu. Thanks for leaving us not on like a weird last comment like you did last week. We appreciate that, brother.
Peace out, Sadu.
And we'll talk soon. Oh, Sadu didn't realize it was Scorsese either. Oh, cool. I'm just now catching up with reading chat. My bad.
Do you want the room code?
Let me write it down.
The British guy wasn't on there. I mean, I guess that wasn't necessarily.
Oh,
that
William
issue.
Regal?
Yeah.
William Regal wasn't on there. You're right. Dude, there's tons of people that weren't on there. There has to be. Because who did The Rock and shit used to fight? Like, They'd fight each other, but they'd fight other people too. You know what I mean?
A lot of Stone Cold. A lot of McMahon. I mean, not McMahon.
All right, what's the code?
JAS GL
SGL. I'm gonna look that up later, Jared, and be like, there was these people.
Rob Van Dam, Lance Storm,
Rob Van Dam
Booker
also.
T,
I said Booker
the
T.
Hurricane,
Yeah.
Ric Flair.
See, that's a lot of like WCW. I'm trying to think like who was there before they did the merger. Like, I didn't think that. Did Y2J come over before the merger?
I think so, but I think he rebranded as Y2J.
Yeah, because he was Jericho, whatever, and then he came over as Y2J. Yeah.
Oh, I still need. Oh, I need a few on this one. Hit 5 enemies with a single special attack using Black Panther. Avoid taking damage from corruption waves. Do you need any on this one?
I need the middle one. What is that? 5 enemies with Black Panther. Single special attack. I think I tried this and I couldn't get the Black Panther going.
Do you want to try again?
Yeah, sure. I guess so. What do you need? The other ones?
No, I need the Black Panther as well, but
We both need the Black Panther.
yeah.
Well, then you take Black Panther, bro.
Sure. White Panther. '97 to 2002.
Oh my god.
My bad. I don't know what it is I'm supposed to avoid. The corruption?
Is that one of the? That's one of the missions.
Oh, there's only 3 here. Wait, is there 5? Oh, wasted it. What did I say?
Let me look it up. I just wasted mine. 10 enemies with Venom. You don't have Venom.
I already got that one.
Oh, avoid taking damage from
corruption waves.
Corruption
I don't know
waves.
what corruption waves are.
You played anything lately, or?
No, I don't think so. I haven't started anything new. Nick's been playing the Batman game.
Yeah, Lego Batman. Yeah,
Set of stuff.
I'm super disappointed about that. I thought it came out on all systems the same day. It did not.
When does it go to Switch?
That was like the fall.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah, super bummer, dude. You see Backrooms this weekend?
Maybe that'd be cool. I'd be interested in seeing that. That looks like a good movie. What about you?
Yeah, I want to. I also want to go see Star Wars again, but Backrooms almost comes first.
Mm-hmm.
I should hit up Nick D and see if he wants to go Friday afternoon or. Like, I don't want to read reviews or any of that. Like, I just want to see it.
Yeah. It's like you said, there's like, when are there 5 enemies on the screen?
Oh, fuck. I should. My bad, dude. Yeah, we did this like last week, I feel like. And I couldn't get it.
Alright, so let's try here. Let's see if we can get...
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to switch to Iron Man and just fly up.
Here we go. Got it.
You got it?
Yep. Yeah, so this is a good spot for it when we get to this red door.
Yeah, I'm telling you though, Jerry. Like, if you like wrestling even a littlest bit, that Unreal show is just so well done too. You know what I mean? Like, just the documentary filmmaking was like, damn. Like, I can't believe this is on Netflix. It feels HBO-y, and that's probably just because it reminds me of the football one from years ago. I don't know if they still do that.
What was that called?
I don't know. I was hoping Sadu was going to chime in earlier.
Friday Night Lights?
I just remember we watched it, like, this is so many years ago. I feel like it was when we lived together or something, and it came out.
With, like, the NFL one. Yeah.
And it was like, I don't even like football, but the way that they did that show was kind of very similar to this, where it's like, you can kind of get into it.
Is that I needed to...
Without even, like, being a fan. I think you're not supposed to get hit by that when he does the line.
Yeah, it looks like I already failed it.
But I just binged the fuck out of that all weekend long. I think I actually finished it last night. Yeah, I finished it last night. So it's like since like Sunday I was just watching that show. Which I hate doing that because now I'm like, man, I could watch more of that. It's like, well, you waste all of them.
Mm-hmm.
I labeled all the Heligrip shit on Saturday. And then that was the same day. Or no, it must have been Sunday. Yeah, because I shot on Saturday for BK play. And then, yeah, I just like chilled on the couch after I was done doing all that. My back was killing me from hunching over and just putting barcodes on Heligrip products. So stupid. And then I just went on Reddit and I found all the different matches from the AEW pay-per-view. It's crazy how that's a thing now, though. You know what I mean? Like, where you could just, like... you could find everything. Don't need to give them no $40.
Yeah, exactly. Like you said, someone's gonna put it up. Do you want to try that again? And you do
Black Panther? Nah, I don't care. We'll switch it up. All right, so this one I'm missing the last one. Avoid. Oh, it's the. I remember this. We tried this.
Let's try it once. Maybe someone who can fly. You know what? Spider-Man. Spider-Man.
I'll stay with who I got. Mark Marrow. I don't super remember him. The name sounds familiar. That's Sable's first husband, if I'm not mistaken. Taka was one of the Japanese gentlemen's names. Was Taka. But dude, a list I just pulled up, that was it. That was it. Like that list we went through was pretty much the original roster. But leaving off all the people I mentioned too, like no Y2J, no fucking did I already fail?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's those balls, right?
Yeah. Should we try it again?
Yeah, sure. Can we back out or we can't?
No, we just returned to mission select.
Oh, you know what, Chair? You want to know why that makes sense? Because that's pulling from Attitude the video game for PlayStation 1.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Especially with the older characters.
Okay, so I want to be Iron Man and like fly up.
No. I mean, doesn't really matter about the flying up, I don't think. Like, I wonder if we want to, like, shoot them before they even, like, see us, you know? Or if that's gonna count as, like... Oh, don't want to do that. Okay, okay. Go down? Up? Up? Oh my god.
I almost made it, dude.
No, that was me.
That was you sure?
One more time.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm positive that was me. One more try. We got this. Cause I really do think it's just these like 3-4 screens. Like I feel it's pretty short.
Prepare to meet your gods.
Okay. And what is it gonna be like? Middle. Oh, okay, okay. Watch that one. Watch that one. Do we need to like hit it before it detects us, or do we need to leave it alone? Do you think?
No, that just got us detected, right?
No, I don't think so. Yeah, we're still good.
I failed.
Oh,
How?
I don't know.
Fuck it.
Should we try one more time?
I guess. Yes.
Because again, I think that's the end of it. I feel like, right, like, I don't think this counts, because that's something different. Well, one more. We got this.
So, what are we blowing up here, Cap?
Spider-Man.
Dude, what the fuck?
Dude, why can I not hit this guy? Okay.
You know Black Keys got a new album?
Yeah, I've listened to it.
Any good?
I don't care for it.
Really?
Yeah, it's super like country in a sense.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's not. And it's like the full band thing. It's like, guys, just do your duo rock.
Wait, so I shot him out of the sky. That doesn't. We're good.
Yeah. We're good there. I think we just have to beat these enemies.
And then beat the rest of the level. Because we can't. If we back out, it won't count either, right?
Yeah, but yeah. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
Dude, we need to kill this last guy so we get out of this fucking room.
How did that special not hit him at all? That's crazy. So do we also have to...
I failed.
Oh, dibs.
Dude, what? Alright. This is gonna be the hardest one to do.
What? I wonder about... Yeah.
Part of me wasn't thinking about it because I was like, oh, we made it. Even though you said that too. I was looking at the robot.
Alright, whatever. Let's try a different mission.
Yeah, get us out of here.
10 successful parries with 5 level. I don't have any on Fort Galactus. Oh, damn it. I didn't even look at him.
Well, you know you need to be... If you press back, you can pick the two... You got to be the... Okay. All right.
Okay, cool. Defeat 10 enemies using Cosmic Ghost Riders, Cosmic Machine Guns. Hit 5 enemies with a single Stormbreaker throw using Beta Ray Bill. Avoid taking damage from Galactus debris.
I haven't done the Beta Ray Bill thing.
But you've done the Ghost Rider one?
I've done the Ghost Rider one.
Alright, I'll be Ghost Rider.
What's the Beta Ray Bill?
Hit 5 enemies with your hammer.
In one swoop, though, right?
Yeah. Interesting that they like showed us the whole level. Or part of it, I guess. Ugh.
This whole thing is using him as a powered cosmic gas tank. Even Galactus doesn't deserve such a fate. Honor compels me to aid him.
It is cool how they all have different sound bites. Like, we play it with these characters, you hear these sound bites.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they did a great job on this. Just need more fucking levels.
Did you get your 5 enemies?
No, I totally forgot.
Alright, there's 2 on the screen.
And now my character's about to be dead, and I haven't done anything. All right. I need to switch them out.
Switch
Yeah,
out.
I know. And now, of course, there's 4 on screen, not 5.
This whole ammo thing is ridiculous.
Wait, what's your special move again?
Mine, I ride like the motorcycle across the screen.
No, I meant how to do it, but I realize now.
Uh,
Whoa.
dude, this gun is so weak. That was 5.
You got it done?
No, I need 5 more. Seven.
Wait, there's... Oh, wait. Oh, there's enough people on screen. Ah, you killed him, Jerry, you fucker.
Oh, my guy died.
Because I need to hit 5 of these motherfuckers at one time? That's...
Yeah, this might be a good spot for that.
I need life, though.
Yeah, I need to bring back Ghost Rider.
Are you hella close to finishing that?
I have 7 out of 10.
I'm gonna swap back out Tire Man then. Fuck it. Let's find
I
you
mean,
some.
Ghost
Well, no.
Rider's dead.
If we get life, well, yeah. But if we find life, we're gonna bring back Ghost Rider over fucking me finishing. Dude, what is going on right now? Oh wait. Oh, there's a cube, Jared. Do you need that?
I
it
don't see
disappeared.
the cube.
All right, break those 2 stones. Yeah. Nothing. Oh, you got full. Oh, Jared. You
What?
gotta
No,
switch.
gave it to him.
Oh, gave it to him. Okay.
Gave it to
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, here. This is a bunch of dudes. Wait, let me
So get
switch.
your thing.
Yeah, let me.
they're all in the middle right here.
He died. Right when there was enough people. I'm not gonna get angry. It's fine. It is what it is.
Oh, Ghost Rider's dead. What? Give us... Oh, wow, this is just it. We're going right into the fight.
And then we ride this like elevator. I'm dead.
Oh, my God. Did we get past this part at least? Are you coming back? Oh my God. Can you come back?
Yeah, if you find food, I'll come back. I think at.
And I'm dead.
Does it? But did you get your mission done, or does it not? Does it no and void that? That's also interesting.
I did not. I didn't even get my mission done.
With Ghost Rider?
Mm-mm.
Oh fuck!
Kept dying.
Run it back then.
I don't want to be her. Let's be Venom. Be Orange Venom. Yeah, his gun is so weak. that was one full clip.
Well, I'm gonna switch over to Iron Man, I guess, and just keep him out until there's 5 people on screen.
Yeah, which was what, like a little bit later.
I'm just gonna let you get these 5 dudes. Or you gotta get 10?
10. Yeah. Dude, what? How am I so bad at aiming?
Yeah, see, different sound bites playing this time.
That's pretty dope. Alright, so beat him up a little bit and then shoot him.
I mean, what do you like, this beat 'em up? We play a lot of beat 'em ups. Do you like this beat 'em up or the Ninja Turtle one? I'm just saying, like, which? Not, I like both, but I'm saying, like, which one did you like better?
I mean, we definitely played this one more, so I guess I assume we like this one more.
I think the character being able to choose so many characters adds a little bit of a thing, you know, versus the Ninja Turtles. Like, all right, like, I mean, we got Casey Jones, right? Wasn't that a thing?
Mm-hmm.
But then, like, the other ones were DLC. I will say, though, if I'm not mistaken, with the Turtle DLC, it came with fucking levels.
Did it?
Yeah, it was like a whole Japanese zone because you got the rabbit. I mean, I never played it because I didn't buy it.
Yeah, I don't think I played it either. Alright, reload. Oh, are you kidding me? He ducked under it? How is he ducking under it?
Yeah.
Alright, one more. Oh, I think this is where there's gonna be... Got it. Oh yeah, this is where there's gonna be 5 dudes. I think we have to kill the big dude first.
Oh, wow.
3, 4.
Okay, let me switch over.
5.
Oh, I killed 2 off tops.
Alright, I think here will be a good spot for it.
Why wouldn't the Thor dude be able to fly?
Yeah.
He looks like he'd
Makes
fly.
sense.
I don't really know Beta Ray Jones. Bill.
3, 4.
No, I killed one with 1 punch. Dude, Orange Venom looks fucking crazy, dude.
Mm-hmm.
He looks like an orange skull. All right, my theory, Jared, is I hit...
Oh, here you go. Here you go. Let's try to gather them up. They're all down here.
Get him to come down this way. Okay, 3. No, why does it come back to me?
I think there's a bit of a timer.
Well, it's fucked. I don't get how you're supposed to get that done.
I think this next part, going up the elevator, you might be able to.
I died anyways. I should have pulled him out. Wasn't even looking at his health bar.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, and I got hit by Galactus's debris.
Yeah, I probably need to make it to this zone.
Or if we can just group up that last little batch before Silver Surfer. What?
Do you have that one done?
What?
The Beta Ray Bill one?
No.
Ah.
I don't have an A on this one. Why can't I hit this guy?
I'm up here just flying. Like,
Was there 5 of these guys here?
might have been.
Oh, fell off. Ghost Rider's dead. Venom's about to die.
I'm about to die. Damn.
Oh, wow, Venom did die.
Dude,
That's crazy.
this level definitely, there's not enough. Oh, wow. We're all dead.
Yeah, these ones were hard. I feel we played these levels and it's like, yeah, it's not going to be easy doing these challenges. Hit 5 enemies with a single attack from Nova. Avoid taking damage from larvas. Do you want to do one more?
Yeah, I'll do one more.
Do you have any of these done?
I have one of them done. I'm missing the perform 5 successful cosmic charge slashes using whatever that person is.
Okay. I have
Phyra?
done.
What character is that again?
Phyla?
That's the
Phyla
lady with
done.
the sword. Yep.
Yeah. You know, I'm gonna be Cyclops. Again. And I need to hit 5 people with the special. Okay. Cool. Let's just waste the first one.
What do I need to do again?
5 charged cosmic slashes. So I think that's like holding your regular attack.
Yeah, I got 3 out of 5. So this one should be easy. You know the issue with that Silver Surfer one is that you still have to beat the level.
Yeah.
And we're for some reason having trouble with that level. So when we played it originally too, we played either with 3 of us or 4 of us on this game with Beaks and then Nick T.
Yeah, it might have been 4 of us at that point for the last couple.
Yeah, I think it was.
That was
Got it done.
5.
Feels good to get something done after all the shenanigans. I did find a website, Jer, the SmackDown Hotel, and they have it to where you could even do a range of time, and it will tell you who was on the roster. And you could put in a beginning date and an end date. which is pretty crazy. But I'm also not surprised that there's that many dedicated like fan websites.
That's kind of cool.
But that list still, from me just doing a quick peruse, that list is still pretty accurate.
My sword is mightier.
It's kind of
Yeah,
mind blows me. I really felt like there was more people that I just wasn't thinking of. Wait, what was the other mission? Oh, I already failed. Don't take any damage from larva.
Larva.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't even know where that. Oh, I guess
Those
eggs.
ball things, I think.
Oh, yeah, we have to.
Those. I'm assuming it's the. I don't know which one's larva.
Oh, let me get the 5 right here. Oh my god, how did I not do it?
Oh, my bad, Jared. I fucked you off
How
right
is
there,
it
huh?
not- I don't understand how I need life. Alright, I should switch out.
Damn, I better switch out too.
Okay.
Oh, these are the fucking larva. The little green dudes? It's gotta be.
Yeah.
Oh wait, you need this? 5?
Oh my god, and that one walked away. I don't think I'm gonna get it.
Grab that
You
food.
need that?
No, grab it. Oh my god, I Oh!
There's still a
That's
scar left.
kind of funny.
And then he hit me in the hole. Oh, I'm about to be dead, Jer. Maybe I should have took that from you. Watch out for that hole. Oh my god, and I died.
Oh my god. Cool. Wasted. And what was that? Only 4? 4 dudes? Of course. Okay, just have to beat the level.
So low.
Maybe this one doesn't have a boss.
I think every level has a boss, no?
Yeah, they do. They really don't give out a lot of life, I feel.
Oh. God damn it. Oh damn, I didn't realize Star Fox comes out in like a couple weeks. I'm probably gonna get that. I don't know, maybe I won't. Maybe I'll wait.
For like the reviews.
No, the reviews are gonna rape it. I already know that. But maybe it does so bad that they drop the price. I don't know. That's not gonna happen either, but no, Jerry.
Oh my god.
Because I actually played Star Fox 64 the other night for a little bit. Because I was like, oh yeah, like I've never beaten that game solo by myself. I got to either the third or fourth level before I got a game over, which I guess I suck. Because you should be able to do that in like a one sitting kind of thing. At least one pathway.
What the hell hit me?
But it's a great game. Even like the OG one, it's a great game. Okay, here comes the larva.
Well, that's already over. Bring one of them back already. This is ridiculous. Like, let me grab that and bring you back.
Oh, did you get your thing? That would have been perfect time to get it.
I did get it, yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah. You just need to finish the level. Wow, that was another 5 right there. Literally. So you would have got it again.
Why do these guys keep glowing green?
I don't know. I saw that. That's weird.
Why can't I bring you back?
I thought we brought each other back before.
I thought so too. I thought it was kind of like, oh, you get to a certain point and they bring back the other players. Do I have to have like full life for it to then go over to you?
I don't know. I didn't think so, but I guess.
Like definitely thought it was like, yeah, we get to the boss like, oh my god, this is where there was 3 of them. Like it was 3 boss fights. Tight. Bro.
I mean, you haven't been hit up.
No, I've like, by the time I get to the boss, they move.
It's getting cold.
Oh my god. Oh, okay. Holy cow.
Wow, you did that with one special move at the end there. Like taking all three out. That was pretty badass. All right, let's wrap it there with just us watching Jer dominate. But you got it done,
Jeez,
right,
I got
Jer?
the thing done.
You got it
Got
done.
the
Yeah.
thing done,
Okay. So yeah, let's end on a high note. Let's end on a high note. Jer got it done. We'll probably end up playing this again next week because we're gonna make that buying the DLC worth it. Until next week, I'm gonna recommend everyone to watch Unreal. Everyone, watch Unreal. Go see Star Wars or go see Backrooms. Actually, I don't know if you should see Backrooms yet. We'll see. We'll tell you next week whether or not you should see Backrooms. All right, guys.